So as you can see here, right? So these are the algorithm name. I will going to explain you the algorithm as well separately. You just as of now, you remember the classification techniques, what it used for, and the algorithm name. I will going to explain you programmatically how you will do the predictions and all. Okay. Now another thing is regression technique. Regression technique work with the continuous. Regression technique works with the two things. Okay, it will going to predict your. It will going to you use for prediction. What prediction? See, normally how this machine learning works. Let me explain you. So machine learning have a two things. Okay, first thing is your input variable. Input variable means what you are passing to your programs, and output means your target. For example, the dollar price prediction that I've explained you, sorry, Nepal currency prediction, right? So what was the input there? Your input was Indian currency you are passing, and you are converting into the Nepal currency, right? And you are predicting for 2050, right? So what was your target variable there? Target variable was Nepal currency, right? Nepal currency means what you have to predict. Output means what you have to predict. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and input means what you are passing to the algorithm. So I was passing Indian currency, right? So this is my input. So there are two things, right? So every machine learning algorithm accept two things. What? Your input data, and output means what we call as output. Output we call as a target variable. What do you mean by target variable? Target variable means that you have to predict. Okay, what we were predicting in the Nepal currency scenario, that we were predicting what will be my Nepal currency value with respect to Indian currency in 2050, right? So here regression techniques. Okay, we have seen, let me rub this. So regression is one technique. Is it looking complex or is it okay?
It's okay, Amit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
So regression is one technique where two algorithm comes. Just like here multiple algorithms are there, you can see comma are there between everything. So here in regression we have a two techniques: linear regression, logistic regression. So why do we use this when our target variable is numeric? Okay, what do you mean by that? When target label is numeric or categorical, we use this. For example, house price prediction. Okay, suppose I'm giving you one scenario, that the scenario is you have a data with you. In that data you have few things: uh, size of your house, area, in which area you are living, number of bedroom. Okay, number of bedrooms, uh, area is already covered, size of house means in a square feet or in a meter, whatever it is, area, number of bedrooms, and anything like, let's take three only, right? So these are the data with you. Means data means in Excel you have a three column. One is your size, second is area, and third is a bedroom. Based on that, you will have a output variable. What is that output variable? Price. So now suppose if I say you, suppose size is 1,000 square feet, bedroom is 3, and area is suppose Texas. Okay, so based on this, the pricing will be suppose $50,000. I'm not much aware about the pricing. I'm just taking randomly. So suppose $50,000 is there, okay? Or let's take $50,000 dot 56, something like that. So linear regression algorithms are used when you have a price in a continuous data. Continuous means what? In a decimal, okay, decimal value or a numeric value. So here your target variable is numeric and continuous, or it's like a means string data according to you. Your target variable is numeric or string variable or categorical
Numeric.
variable?
Numeric.
Numeric, right?
Yes.
Gita, Leknath, is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So
Yes,
in
Amit.
so in that scenario, which algorithm you are going to use? Linear
Regression.
regression.
Linear
Yes.
regression.
Why do we use that? Because there your pricing, your target variable will be your numeric. It will be in continuous variable. Continuous means decimal. It will be in a decimal. If the value is this, then also you are going to use it, but it should be numeric. Now next thing, suppose I have this size of house, area, number of bedroom, but instead of price I have another target variable. I have to predict size size of a house, area. I have to predict.
A year, maybe which year the house built.
Yeah, yes, that you can take it. You can take year, or you can take what will be the um, dining rooms or study room, or any additional rooms are there, or porch is there, or what, right? So suppose these are the thing that you have to predict. So in that case also you will going to use regression, but there you will going to use what? Year you won't use year because it will be numeric, so that will comes under linear regression. But there is one more algorithm, that is logistic regression.
Okay.
So in that logistic regression is used in which scenario? When your target variable is categorical, like um, apart from bedroom, what you have to predict. Suppose whether additional rooms are there, study room, right? Dining room, study room, store room. Do you have that or what? Whether you have a porch, whether you have a uh, parking lot, right? I've seen in Hollywood movie that one shutter kind of room is there where they keep their cars. So that kind of,
Garage.
yeah, garage, yeah. So whether you have a garage or what, so that you have to predict it based on the size of a house and okay, based on size of house area. Okay, so that will comes under logistic regression. Why? Because there your target variable is categorical. You can categorize it. Suppose similarly, you have a data like height, weight, body mass, and I will going to and your voice frequency, or you can say voice frequency means harshness in voice. Based on this details, I wanted to predict gender. Then this is comes under linear or logistic?
Logistic.
Logistic.
Good. Why it is logistic? Because this is a categorical. You have a two categories, male and female, right? So in that scenario, based on the data given by company to you, you have to predict like which algorithm you have to use, whether it is logistic regression or linear regression. So now I've shown you three example. One case study is this one, where you have a height, weight, body mass, and voice frequency, and you have to predict whether it is male, female. Yeah, one more thing. Whenever company or whenever you will going to perform machine learning algorithm on data, you will have both input and output present in that data, because then only you will going to learn, right? Because suppose, let me give you one example. Height is 6 feet, weight is suppose 80, body mass is suppose, I'm taking some value, suppose 1233, and voice frequency, suppose man voice ranges from 20 decibel to 20,000 hertz, right? Something in that. So suppose let's take 18,000. Similarly, I have one data and the gender for her is male. Now I have a data 5.5, weight is 60, body mass is suppose 1000, her voice will be 12,000 hertz maybe, and she is a female. Now I have to predict the data is 5.7. Okay, weight is suppose 75, body mass is 1100, and 15,000 is this. Now you have to predict this. Now can you tell based on this record, historical record, what will be this, male or female? What according to you?
Male.
Good. How did you find it out?
From the data.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
The
data
prediction.
means, yeah. So here the data, whichever the data which is near to male, you have classified into male, right? So you're doing classification here, right? So same thing, that is here we're going to use logistic regression because our category is male and female. So you can see here in the data, you have both. This is your input and this is your output, right? So our data set will be like this. And whenever we don't have a value, we have to do the prediction. We have to do the prediction based on this data only. So here we are doing prediction. Right now, we are using our intelligence, but I will going to show you in upcoming class how with the help of code, Python code, you can do this prediction. Means once you pass this value, your Python code will going to tell you whether this is male or female. So always accuracy will be in the range from 90 to 100 or sometime even less than this. It depends on how you write the code. That I will going to explain you in the next class. So is it clear like what is actually machine learning, what actually the data, what is
Mhm.
classification, regression, logistic, linear, how we do the prediction?
Yes, Amit.
Yeah, we understand.
Is it looking interesting or like how
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting as well, Amit.
Okay, so what you can do it, I'm sharing I will going to share the link with you. Go through this link, okay?
Mhm.
And do let me know if you have any question. So tomorrow we connect same time. I will going to explain you further modules on this. Further modules means like this, these are the different algorithm that we are left. Let me rub this. So we're going to see what is anomaly detection, time series, clustering, association. We're going to see, and I will going to explain you as well.
Okay.
Is it fine?
Yes,
Yes,
Amit.
Amit.